Happening, folks. I'm late to the news, so you've probably already heard about it. Terence Bud Crawford has offered Errol Spence the rematch, but at 147, the welterweight limit. If you remember correctly, at the post-fight press conference, I'm pretty sure he said he would do the rematch at 154. Spence made it clear he wanted to do the rematch at 154. He felt the weight was a bit tight for him, and maybe that was his last fight at 154. Terence Bud Crawford echoed that, saying he felt it difficult to make that 147-pound limit as well. So why offer him at 147? Spence has activated his rematch clause. Bud has said, okay, let's do it at 147. Why? When he's willing to face Charlo at 154, he's willing to go up to 168 to face Canelo. So why offer him at 147? Why do the weight cut again if you found it tight? Here's why. He doesn't want to fight Spence again. He doesn't want the rematch. He just doesn't want it. He's been there and done it. He won emphatically. And if you recall, since that fight, every single interview Bud has done on these huge platforms, he's mentioned it on Joe Rogan, he's mentioned it on The Breakfast Club, and all the other podcasts and network TV he's been on, they've talked about the Canelo fight. This fight, this build-up to with Canelo and Charlo, Canelo's been asked questions about Terence Bud Crawford as well. Would you fight him? Will you fight him? Did it? Whatnot. So I think right now, Crawford has got one eye on that Canelo fight. I think that right now, to get that fire going in his belly, the juice is flowing. He's got one eye on that Canelo fight. That Canelo fight excites him. Even the Charlo fight. I think the Charlo fight, because there's a little bit of beef there between the two of them as well. I think he's got one eye on the winner of that fight, or even the loser. I just think that he just doesn't want to fight Spence again. I think it's prize fighting. The money is with Canelo. 168, going up 3 divisions to become a 3-time undisputed champion. Unheard of. When you speak about greatness in this sport, you talk about Sugar Ray Robinson's, Muhammad Ali's, Floyd Mayweather's, you're going to be speaking about Terence Bud Crawford if he goes up to 168 and beats Canelo. And like I said to you, he does not want that Spence fight. He doesn't want the rematch. He just doesn't. I think it's going to hold. I think he thinks he's going to hold him back because he waited so long for the Spence fight. He got there, beat him emphatically. He doesn't want to wait all them years again to get another big fight, whether it be with Canelo or Charlo. I think he just wants to get in there now. He's earned his stripes. He's probably, well, he is pound for pound number one, Inouye and Usyk. So he's there. He wants nothing but the big fights, and he wants paid for them. And if you're talking about money, if you're talking about getting paid, it's Canelo. Now, I'm not saying Canelo easily beats Charlo. It's a difficult fight for Canelo. We all thought that Canelo beat Bivol. Look what happened there, albeit that's gone up to Bivol's weight class and Charlo's gone up 2 divisions. But you just look at the size of Charlo. He's massive compared to Canelo in terms of height. So I think for Bud Crawford, he's looking at that now, and what's really, really exciting him right now is talking about him fighting Canelo. That wasn't even, nobody ever spoke about that before the Spence fight. Nobody ever spoke about Terence Bud Crawford and Canelo. But now everyone's talking about it. Every single journalist is asking Canelo about it. Every single podcaster, interviewer is asking Bud Crawford about it. Bud Crawford has made it clear, especially on Joe Rogan, that he'll go up to 168 to fight Canelo. And that's what's exciting him. That's why he does not want the Spence fight. He doesn't want to wait like he did for the Spence fight. All them years, the talking, the back and forth. Well, is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. Yes, it's going to happen. He doesn't want that no more. He just wants to get it done. And I think that whoever wins at the end of the month between Charlo and Canelo, he wants the winner. And I think he's going to be there ringside, no doubt. He wants the winner. That's why he doesn't want the Spence fight. That's why he's basically saying to Errol Spence, I know you can't make 147 no more. So we're having a rematch at 147. And I believe in the contract, the winner gets to decide the weight in the rematch. So he's doing nothing wrong. Listen, I don't blame him. I do not blame Crawford for this. He is the undisputed champion. He's earned his stripes. He's done it the hard way. Had done everything with Top Rank. Top Rank had to leave Top Rank to go to work with PBC to get this fight made. So he's done it. He's done it. He's earned his stripes, and he deserves nothing but the big fights. And me as a boxing fan, do I want to see the rematch at 147? No. Do I want to see it at 154? Yeah, because I think you'll get a better Spence. But do I want to see Crawford versus Canelo or Crawford versus Charlo? Yes, I do. Probably a little bit more than I want to see the rematch. But yeah, who am I? Who am I? You let me know what you think. What do you want Terence Crawford to do? Do you think it's right for him to offer Spence the rematch at 147? Do you think he's waiting for Canelo? Let me know. You know what to do. Leave a comment. I've left the poll. Go over to my community page. I've left the poll. Do you want to see Terence and Spence rematch at 147? Go and answer that poll and let me know. But listen, you know what to do. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.